this will be the opening of the other video. This will be the and the 3 warnings I gave in the other video. First warning, I will be doing the voice consistently throughout, and if you do not want to hear it, then do not watch the video. Also, I do want to give the disclaimer that I have played for the first 3 hours or so of the game, so 2 or 3 hours or so of the game, so give that as it may, I will not have the most extremely brand new reactions. And I don't even remember what my other warning was, because those two seem like the fair. Oh, and I will not be consistently uploading at a consistent date. I'll be doing this every time I feel like playing the game. Now, however, I am going to release a video shortly after this, a short one, saying, well, actually, I'll just say this now, that that whichever one is more fondly received by a greater number of people, I will be playing through the game as, getting all the new reactions. Now, I guess I should, in fact, get right into it. Okay. Hard subtitles on. Alright. And now we wait.
Why stay earthbound? The only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
And here we are. So, as I will be making a brute, they're going to have
anatomy chart.
They're going to have a high strength and a low intellect.
Oh dear, you spelled your name with a 5.
Okay. That's pretty good. Then personality, we will have his temperament be very
High blood
below
pressure.
average.
Could keep you from blacking out at least.
Well,
High
actually,
blood pressure. Could keep you from
we're
blacking
going to
out
have his
at
charm
least.
below average as well. And we're going to have his dexterity also
Quick on
very
the draw.
high. And then we're also going to have his perception drop a little bit.
Someone made a note that you're oblivious to flirtation.
He is very aggressive. Alright. Now, one-handed melee.
I bet you're vicious with a toss ball stick.
Sweep attacks. Okay. Then also, what did I increase to max? I increased it. What was it? Dodge and block.
You could have been a goalie for a tossball team.
There we go. And then we'll also have one-handed melee plus one.
Sous chef? Some kind of flavor specialist?
Alright, and we'll be very quick about changing the gender. Just make a fucking aggressively chiseled there you go. Just make it interesting like that. Yeah, actually, that one actually. Focus. He's just burning rage. Okay, let's change his hair. Let's change his face. Skin tone, there we go. Make him a bit of a darker color. Hair color. Okay. Just add some facial hair. There you go. Let's add a little bit of fucking up. And a little age too. There you go. We have our aggressive fighter. His name. His name is God fucking damn it. Well, that's not his name anymore. His name is gonna be this shit. Humongous. Alright. Let's get into it.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines. Prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Its drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Alright. I am ready to get into the character once the time comes, so let's see how it goes.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
I suppose
Hawthorne
not.
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Uh-oh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Of course. Oh, my leg! I'm okay.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What? You're hiding in a cave. And you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter.
Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me that gun before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I'm off.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Ah yes, tactical time dilation. Duh. Dead. Ugh. Not worth. Do not want it. Now. Give me that. And that. Let me see you. Give me all your stuff. I'll take your armor. I do not want to wear that garbage. There we go. A real man's wear. No. Prepare to be suffering. Shut up, Boots. Ah. If you couldn't tell, I suck. Let's try this one more time with a different voice. Oh, yeah. I know already what you want me to do. Triple Lusky. I can't tell if I should do Russian triple or a little bit of a dumb country feller. I think a dumb country feller suits though. Alright. You're dead. Burn! Give me a gun, damn it. Give me armor, yes, we get it. Armor management, blah blah blah. Alright. Now, I don't think they see me, so I think I have the advantage. Fucking jackasses. I fucking shook. Your melee. I need your melee weapon. I can shoot. I swear. Oh man, that guy got knocked into bits. Okay. Now, let's find the next one. Cause I'm on a spree. Ow! My legs!
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Yeah.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I see. I've already dealt with a few of those marauders, and I'm not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I see. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Back.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Wasted company ammo.
Ah, finally. Melee. Okay. Now I'm on the inside.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great. I'm getting shot to space twice in one day.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Didn't get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, your captain's a red smear into my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Gotta find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
And I have leveled up. Right. Which means I can increase my defense. That didn't work. There we go. I rock alone. Interesting.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And
No.
if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Do you take down patents and wanted violence? Oopsie. A little bit overboard there. Let's see. What the hell's over this way? I gotta find out. Oh, he's definitely dead. Oh, hello. Oh, there goes his head. And everything else attached apparently too. Ah, yeah. Got an interesting knife. Hello, dumbasses.
Hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Don't be so sure. I could be a marauder.
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Uh-huh. Do they pay you to strangers?
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I see. Junior in humor? Like a comedian?
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here, so...
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Ah. You want me to collect what's owed for you? I could do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Let's see. Well, I'll be back. Here I come. Hang on, I gotta change my stupid quest. Small grave matter. Yo!
Merciful law.
Yeah.
Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I could show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Let's see. Well, Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I don't have time for this.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Hello.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Where? Where?
Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Mr. Thompson sent you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
I don't know anybody by that name.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Well, I'm here to collect your gravesite
Silas
speech.
knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Oh. He knows what.
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
You can't afford
I'll
me.
scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You know, I'll just leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
I'll doubt it. Let's hear what you have to say.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Well, what do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
That's not shady at all.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine, and I'll see that it goes to the right people.
Well, I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Let me go talk to this other person. Then I can decide if I want to do something. I can get all kinds of things done with my arson. I'm a violent person.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Thought you said he was your closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
I see. What are they gonna do? Or actually, vandalism, huh? You have to clean the bits of him off the wall or something?
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did.
Oh, Jesus
When one
fucking...
of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
This Eugene guy sounds like he was more trouble than he's worth.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. Yeet. Now, let's get up here. See this Reed guy.
The grease monkey, Argo?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Dude, I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, we can start with introductions. I'm humongous.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I don't plan on staying long.
I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
Well, you're pretty quick to trust
I have
me.
learned is reciprocal. I offer my trust in good faith, and hope that you will do the same. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant. Power which our cannery sorely needs.
I see.
I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that.
Gotcha. Well, that's a lot to ask of a stranger.
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Oh, okay. Let's pretend. Well, you're a man of faith, Reed.
I do not attend the good Vic. But yes, I am a scientician, born and raised. And my faith tells me that hard work and difficulty fortify our spirit. Well, this is hard work I ask of you. But there is a reward at the end of it.
Yes. Before I make any promises, is not telling me.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh. Well, you want me to solve your deserter problem? I'll charge by the
Good
head.
Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I see. Alright, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Nah, I don't need Parvati's help.
Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
I'm fine on my own.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff. Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you.
Goodbye.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with... well, not fish.
This doesn't seem like it should be a problem. I put food in my oven. Any food, it cooks.
Yeah, but Bess... I mean, the cannery cooks in sealed cans. Exact time, exact temperature.
The food swells during cooking, bursting the cans. So change the time or the temperature.
There's no controls for that. I'd have to dig into her guts, rig all manner of bypasses.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. Mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Well, that's certainly a dumb conversation. Just yoink those real quick. Now, I guess I could revisit this fella. See what he's got for me. Just if 7 times really back only going to get gold. To burn them bullet, right? Burn them out. So, we're now okay. Interesting. Hang on 1 second. Just give me a yoink. And I'm gonna yoink all this. Hello.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use your teeth? His teeth is collateral for your gravesite fees.
You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I see. They're probably worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean, I don't care. I'm just here to collect dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright. I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Oh, so the town never had to pay a penalty?
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Well, peace. Let me see what this bastard wants. Got one more fella to talk to, and then I can solve the problems. Just give it a minute. It's taking its sweet time to find my way outside. You know, there we are. All right. Let me talk to this guy. Ah, my legs again. Hello.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Yeah. Silas sent me. You owe me gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I see. Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
You know what? What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll let you be, sir. I gotta take care of that scout for my country and its people. Hopefully it won't be too much of a challenge. There it is. Damn it. Ah! What are you?
For repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Duh. This is a junkyard. Nothing a good smack won't fix.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Oh, wait. Hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Wait. This is ridiculous. I'm done with you. Jackass. There you go. Asshole. Waste my time like that. Well, don't worry, sir. I have taken care of the scout. Just wanted to see what it was all about.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Interesting. I'll let you know. Wait, you hid your secret weapon in a laboratory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. Bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Here we go. Edgewater. What the fuck is that thing? If it would pop me in a little quicker. Alright, perfect. Now let me find this damn bar.
You think corporate's ever gonna get it?
You read the latest report?
Making our quotas.
Hello. Oh, wow. That's nice. I leveled up. I have more pressing matters at the moment, however. Verisimilitude. Huh. That's a word. Here we are with Fox windows. Never liked Fox. Hello there, sir.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
So, sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I see. I get it. You want me to go undercover as mechanical. Learn their ways.
You got pluck, kid. But no. Can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Well, seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Well, I'll see you soon. Nothing. Hey, a thing. I will attach it to this. Hey, I got a little bit of an inventory. Ka-cha. Sir, I'm gonna need you to move the fuck out of my way. Thank you. Now let's check this. This is nice. Shiny. But I think we should definitely talk to Silas. That's all I really need left. Hello.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Alright, we need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for him, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Also, give out those fees you wanted.
Run into any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Yeah, he was convinced that you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Oh. Well. That's all for now, then. Allow me to input my skill points. There we go. unblockable. And there you go. Well, it's been a little while. And now I have caught up to where my other character is. So now we should be able to finally see and determine which one is preferred by you, the audience. For now then, I will remain off the game for this short period to determine whether or not one is preferred over the other, character-wise. And there is the interesting third option, which I have not brought up, but I could also continue on from this relative point with the first character I played with, known as Joking, and just react to everything as if me, react. And play how I originally made my character. But that'll be up to you guys. So, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys